Hey everyone, glad to see you again. Is there ever a time when you wondered if that special someone felt the same way about you? Today, we will discuss the key indicators a woman will express if she truly feels a connection with you. If you're interested or just want to know what's on her mind, these insights might help. Also, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button for daily videos with tips on relationships, stoicism, and handling personal connections. The first thing that came to mind was what you said about being busy. What does active listening mean, and how does it demonstrate her interest in you? When someone really listens, they're fully present in the conversation. If she brings up something you talked about in a previous conversation, it's a strong sign she's paying attention to what you have to say and thinks you're interesting. Listening actively involves taking in, thinking about, and sometimes reevaluating what someone says. To this level of engagement, she sees you as valuable and interesting, not just another casual acquaintance. Being heard is a powerful way to connect, and when she remembers small details, it shows that she wants to understand you better. She's not just listening to respond, she's listening because she really wants to know what makes you tick. As an example, if you talk about a personal goal or a life event with her, and she later brings it up with thoughtful questions or comments, that's her way of showing that she truly cares. By revisiting these conversations, she's building trust and empathy. Two crucial aspects of a love relationship are having strong feelings about what you've said and thinking about it even when you're not present. Some of the best signs of love are when someone thinks about you when you're not there. If she says, "I was thinking about what you said," she probably feels emotionally involved in what you said. What does that mean? Really, putting emotion into it. If she thinks about your words on her own time, it means that she's forming an emotional bond with you and seeing you as someone who matters. This is because thinking about someone's words outside of a conversation requires emotional effort. It shows that you're not just on her radar, but important enough for her to reflect on over time. This repeated emotional investment can lead to deeper feelings as she starts to see you as a significant person in her life. For example, if you talk about a meaningful life goal or a challenge you overcame, and she later says, "I was thinking about what you said about overcoming that challenge," that means she understands and resonates with your experience. This is a strong sign that she is developing feelings for you. 3. Admire and respect. When someone brings up something you said and shows that they value and accept your point of view, it's often a sign that they hold you in high regard. Admiration and respect are important in a positive relationship, and if she's showing them to you, it could mean she sees you as a possible partner. Why is respect important in romantic attraction? Respecting someone means valuing their
thoughts and feelings, even if they are different from your own. If she brings up what you said in a positive way, it's probably because she values your intelligence, your view on life, or maybe even your moral compass. There is a connection between respect and romantic feelings. Respect often precedes attraction when we appreciate something about someone, such as their sense of humor. When someone shows kindness or knowledge, it sets the stage for deeper feelings to grow. If she's talking about how much she admires them, it's likely that her feelings are changing. Beyond friendship, she shows respect and admiration in everyday conversations. For example, if you give her advice and she later says, "I was thinking about your advice on that situation," that means she values your opinion. She may even start asking you for your opinion on other things, which shows she values your wisdom and input. Number 2, understanding the full meaning of "I'd love to introduce you to my friend's family" during the early stages of a romantic relationship is crucial. Body language and facial expressions often say more than words. When a woman says, "I'd love to introduce you to my friends or family," it's not just a casual comment. It can mean that she values your relationship so much that she wants to share it with the people closest to her. It's helpful to look at the social, emotional, and mental aspects that are often at play. That's why I would be delighted to introduce you to a friend's family. By suggesting that you meet her friends or family, she's inviting you into her inner circle, which is more than just a lovely thing to do. It could mean a lot for the future of your relationship. Relationships grow in stages, from casual acquaintance to friendship to something deeper. Each stage requires a different level of openness and vulnerability. Many people view their friends and family circle as a private and safe space, inviting only those they truly trust. She's demonstrating that you've reached a significant milestone in her life, making it acceptable for her to open up to you about this aspect of her life that she typically keeps to herself. By letting you meet her closest friends and family, she's showing that she trusts you enough to take down her walls and let you see a part of her life that is very personal to her. This action demonstrates that the relationship is more than a casual encounter. She's inviting you to delve deeper into her life and the people she holds dear, indicating not only her happiness with you, but also her vision for a future together. 2. She wants their approval. Friends and family approval is often a big part of where a relationship goes. Especially in the beginning, many people want to know that their loved ones accept and even admire their significant others. By inviting you to meet her friends or family, she's providing them with an opportunity to share their thoughts on the relationship, while also demonstrating the importance of her own opinion in fostering social validation of compatibility. This is how she sees things. Social reinforcement of compatibility. If her friends or family say positive things about you, it often makes her feel better about the relationship and confirms how she feels about you. Family relationships and how well they work out are important to some people. When gatekeepers meet them, it's a test of how well you fit into her life. Positive feedback from her inner circle can strengthen the relationship, while stress may cause her to question 3 factors that test your compatibility. Beyond just her relationships, she typically manages a multitude of friends, family issues, and social standards. It may seem like an indirect test, but inviting you into her social or familial circle lets her see how well you get along with the people in her life. This test is a powerful way to see if you fit into her world. Your interactions with her family and friends demonstrate your social skills and assess your interpersonal chemistry. Your ability to get along with people from different backgrounds and adjust to new situations in which you find yourself is crucial. This can help her figure out how well you'd fit in at future family or social gatherings. Your emotional intelligence and social awareness. How you act in social situations also says a lot about your emotional intelligence. If you're polite, interested, and involved, it shows that you care about other people's feelings and relationships. It's a step toward commitment. If a woman is seriously interested in a partner, she'll often take small steps toward building a shared future. Introducing you to her friends or family is a clear sign that she's thinking beyond short-term dating and wants to see if the relationship could go further. This introduction is an early commitment. This is a sign that she is mentally preparing for a more serious and long-lasting relationship. Long-term. Many people prioritize long-term
safety, particularly those who place a high value on family and friends. Aligning a partner with your closest circle is a good way to keep things stable. Seeing her family often means she's not interested in casually dating other people. She might be hinting at exclusivity, or at least exploring how you both fit into each other's larger lives. This is a big sign that she wants you to be a bigger, more permanent part of her world. I feel like I can be myself around you. When a woman says that she feels comfortable enough to be herself around you, it usually means a lot more than what the words say. At first glance, it may seem like a simple compliment or a casual statement, but it has deep meanings about trust, safety, and new feelings. For many people, especially in the early stages of attraction, They tend to keep a guarded version of themselves that focuses on making a favorable impression or remaining strong. When she says she can be herself, she shows a level of emotional investment that generally means she's becoming more interested in you romantically. Let's look at this phrase in a number of different ways, including its emotional meaning. The concept of psychological safety illustrates how people truly experience trust and safety in your emotions. Trust often serves as the foundation for connections in romantic relationships. In this context, trust encompasses not only relying on someone for support or believing in their trustworthiness, but also a sense of safety that allows emotional openness. When she says she can be herself around you, she's telling you that she feels safe both physically and emotionally. There is no judgment in accepting safety without judgment. This means that she knows you won't judge her negatively for her quirks, thoughts, or even past events. Being safe makes her want to be herself because she knows you'll accept her completely. Music. Critical of vulnerability. Many people find it challenging to be vulnerable because it means talking about their own problems, insecurities, or issues. When she expresses her ability to be herself, she is expressing her sense of safety, allowing her to be consistent and reliable. Emotional trust also grows when someone is consistent and dependable. If you're there for her, keep your promises, and genuinely care about her life, you've probably made her feel like she can rely on you. Secure attachment. Feeling like you can be yourself around someone often indicates a secure attachment. Attachment theory tells us that how we connect emotionally with others in close relationships is a big part of it. Secure attachment creates a base where both partners feel free to be themselves and express themselves honestly. How does attachment theory contribute to secure attachment? A woman who feels safe being herself probably sees you as someone who mirrors a secure attachment figure. She experiences support rather than pressure and understands her emotional needs. This level of attachment often strengthens the potential for a lasting relationship. Reduce your relationship with anxiety. Getting rid of anxiety in relationships. Anxiety can inhibit people's openness, but if she expresses her comfort in her own skin, it indicates that her typical social or romantic concerns diminish in your presence. This ease often leads to deeper connections and shared emotional moments. 3. Emotional closeness and link. Emotional intimacy is the bond that forms when both people feel safe enough to be open and vulnerable with each other. This type of intimacy is based on mutual respect, understanding, and genuine care. For many women, being able to be themselves around a romantic interest is a sign that they're feeling more than just attraction. Sharing vulnerability builds emotional intimacy. She's letting you into her world by telling you about her life dreams or fears and sharing personal thoughts and experiences. This creates a connection that leads to intimacy. The only people she's willing to let you see her true self are usually those she trusts. Okay with acceptance of flaws. True intimacy often means feeling safe enough to show your flaws and still feel accepted. When she says she can be herself, she's saying she doesn't feel the need to put on a mask or front to please you. She's expressing her real emotions. Emotional closeness means sharing all of your feelings, not just the positive ones. As long as she can talk about her sadness, anger, or even frustration, it means she feels close to you and knows that you can handle all of her feelings. 4. She doesn't have to deal with social pressure and expectations. One of the minor but important meanings of "I feel like I can be myself" is that she doesn't have to worry about what other people think of her when she's with you. A lot of people feel like they have to present a certain image, especially in the beginning stages of dating. If she doesn't feel like she has to, it means she sees you as someone who values her real self. If you know what a woman means when she says, "I'm so glad we met," you can tell that she is happy about meeting you, is full of deep meaning. This phrase is usually full of emotion and points to a deeper link that may be growing between you and her. Figuring out what it means can help you understand how she feels and the possibility of a romantic relationship. In this piece, We will explore the various interpretations of this phrase, discuss its significance, and explore how you can incorporate it into your relationship. Connection is one of the most important things in life. When a woman says, "I'm so glad we met," she means that she values the connection you share in a world where significant relationships are difficult to find. This acknowledgement shows that she sees something unique about the way you two engage. This is why this value is so important. 1.1. The importance of having meaningful relationships. People encounter numerous individuals in their lives, yet only a select few establish a genuine connection with them. When she says she's glad she met you, it means that you stand out from the others. This could be because of your personality, your shared interests, or just the chemistry between you two. 1.2 Examples of valuable. Some examples of meaningful connections are the times when two people laughed together during an awkward situation or found something they had in common, like a hobby. In these situations, thanking the other person for meeting is the next step that makes sense. When she reflects on these moments, she may feel gratitude for the fact that they brought you together. Are two investments based on emotions? When she says, "I'm so glad we met," it's likely because she cares about the relationship. Knowing this can help you understand how she feels. 2.1. Signs of emotional investment in frequent communication. Emotional investment can manifest in various forms, such as frequent communication, whether through phone, text, or social media. It means she likes talking to sharing personal stories. Sharing personal stories. If she talks about her feelings or experiences, it shows that she wants to get closer to you. Being vulnerable. If she feels safe telling you about her fears or doubts, it shows that she trusts you and values your opinion. 2.2. Why social connections are important. Emotional bonding is what turns strangers into friends and friends into partners. When she thanks you for meeting her, it means she values the emotional connection that's beginning to form. This bond is often a sign of romantic feelings because it sets the stage for closeness. Third, her acknowledgement of your impact. Saying, "I'm so glad we met," can also mean that she knows how much you've changed her life for the better. This acknowledgement can come from different parts of your personality and behavior. 3.1. Some examples of good effects. If you've been there to support her during a difficult time, she might be grateful for your presence in her life. Making her laugh can bring people together, and if you've made her laugh or feel good about herself, she may value your relationship even more. Difficult conversations can sometimes foster a genuine connection. If you've helped her learn new things or see things in a different way, she might be grateful for the growth that comes from knowing you. 3.2. Recognizing your role in her life. When she says this, she almost always wants you to recognize your role in her life. It's a way of saying that she values and appreciates your presence. She may have noticed you because she values your contributions, be they support, fun, or clever ideas. This is the fourth test of the water. She may be testing your feelings by saying this phrase, which means she's pleased to have met you. She may be watching your reaction to see if you agree. Wanting to find receiver. 4.1. Looking for a trade. When she says she's glad you met, she may be looking for a response of appreciation from you. This is a normal part of building a connection, since relationships work best when both people feel positive about each other. If you react positively, it can make her feel better and make her want to talk to you more. How you react is important. 4.2. How you respond is important. Your response to what she said can also give her useful information. Saying you agree with her could lead to deeper discussions about your thoughts and plans. If your answer is neutral or chilly, on the other hand, she might not know where you stand at number 5. What are your long-term goals? What does it all mean? What are your plans for the future? May seem like a simple question, but when a woman asks it, it usually means a lot. This question can show different levels of interest, concern, and connection in a new or existing relationship. This article discusses this question, why it's important, and what it may reveal about her feelings about you. Understanding what was meant. The point of the question. People who ask about plans for the future usually want more than just a list of goals or dreams. Here's what she might really mean. Direction. This question shows that she is genuinely interested in your life. She wants to know where you see yourself going in the next few years. This is particularly significant in a romantic relationship, where aligning life paths can be crucial. Interest in your values and priorities. Future plans often show what people value and what they want to achieve. She might be trying to figure out what's most important to you by asking this question, like, is it work, family, travel, or personal growth? An examination of fitness. This question can be a subtle way to find out if you're compatible with her and if she's interested in dating you. Knowing your goals can help her decide if your paths are compatible. How important is it to plan for the future in partnerships? Planning for the future is an important part of any relationship, but it's especially important for long-term relationships. Here's why shared goals make relationships stronger. When two people have the same goals, they can work together to reach them. This work together builds a stronger bond and a sense of teamwork, safety, and stability. A partner with clear goals often gives off an air of safety and steadiness. Someone looking for a serious relationship might like this because it shows a level of duty and foresight in dealing with problems together. Future planning can help couples prepare for issues. If both partners know their goals, they can help each other overcome obstacles. 3. How to understand her a genuine interest question. If a woman asks you about your plans for the future, you should pay attention to the situation and her tone. Here are some ways to interpret her question. A genuine interest. If she seems genuinely interested and curious about your plans, it's likely that she likes you. This means she wants to know more about you as a person and your goals. A test of your commitment. This question could be a sneaky way for her to see how committed you are. If you answer with clear goals and a picture of the future, she'll know you're serious. Sometimes she asks about the future to get you to talk about your feelings and thoughts. It facilitates a deeper conversation and fosters a closer connection. What role do future plans play in this process? Making plans for the future can help you growth as a person. Making plans for the future is important for both individuals and relationships. Here's how setting a direction can help you grow. Making plans for the future gives your life direction and helps you set goals. Make long-term decisions and prioritize your time. Vision inspires and guides the future. Planning a course. Your goals can inspire you to work harder, learn more, and get past problems in order to reach your dreams. You can't help but consider your priorities when planning your future. Being aware is important for personal growth and helps you make decisions that are in line with your values. Here are 5 key points to consider when discussing future plans. Talking about future plans requires an open and relevant conversation. Here are some tips to help make this conversation easier. Being honest and real means sharing your true hopes and feelings. Being honest builds trust and makes your bond stronger. Make the talk two-way by asking her to share her thoughts on the future. This shows that you are interested and also helps the conversation go deeper. If it's acceptable, talk about shared goals. Talk about how your goals fit into the bigger picture. Your paths might intersect, sparking intriguing discussions about potential future adventures and collaborations. Keep it light but thoughtful. Talking about plans for the future can get serious, so it's important to keep the tone fun and light. Using humor to keep the conversation engaging is number 6. Understanding the meaning of "you make me feel" is important for building relationships. When it comes to romantic relationships, communication is key. Words have the power to express deep emotions, and "you make me feel" is one of the most telling things a woman can say. Why does this simple but powerful statement carry so much weight? In this article, we'll look at the many meanings of this phrase, why it matters, and how it shows her growing feelings for you. Emotional weakness. Your unique emotional vulnerability is what enables trust, openness, and intimacy. When a woman says, "you make me feel," she is often putting herself out there emotionally. Being vulnerable requires trust, and the fact that she is willing to talk about how she feels shows that she feels safe with you. This is important because it means she thinks you will respect her feelings and respond positively. For example, if she tells you, "You make me feel happy," that means she trusts you to take that information without judging it. This honesty not only makes your relationship stronger, but it also makes it easier for you to get closer emotionally. As relationships strengthen, emotional honesty enables both partners to connect on a level that surpasses mere intimacy. When she tells you that you make her feel good, she's not just complimenting you, she's pointing out the positive emotional effect you have on her life. This is important because it means that you bring joy, comfort, or excitement into her world. It shows that she's growing to value your presence and your ability to improve her overall well-being. For example, if she says, "You make me feel so relaxed and at peace," it means that she can escape from her daily stresses and worries in your company. The emotional safety you provide becomes a sanctuary for her, suggesting that she sees you as someone she can talk to about life's ups and downs. 2. Link. Understanding and compatibility. Understanding are recognized, compatible with each other. When she talks about how she feels, the phrase, "You make me feel an of," often means that she sees a deeper link between you two. It means she sees a connection between them that goes beyond simple exchanges. This acknowledgement is important for building a relationship. For example, if she says, "You make me feel understand," it means that she feels like you understand her on a deep level. They probably think that you share similar values or experiences, which makes her feel like you get her. With this understanding, it fosters a sense of community, a crucial component of any significant relationship. Note, relationship of positive influence. Taking into account positive effects. When she says things like, "You make me feel inspired," it's a clear sign that she recognizes the positive impact you have on her life. This goes beyond simple attraction. It means she sees potential in you and your relationship. She might say that she admires your drive, creativity, or resilience, and wants to be like those things. This kind of recognition can lead to a deeper connection because it encourages both of you to support each other's goals. For example, if she says that your passion for your career makes her feel motivated to follow her own dreams, that's a strong sign that she values your effect on her personal growth. 3. Want things to get closer. Relationship and invitation plans for the future. When a woman tells you how you make her feel, it's likely that she's thinking about the near future of your relationship. Her feelings can be a sign that she wants something more serious. For example, if she says, "You make me feel like I can envision a future with you," it means she's thinking about the idea of a long-term relationship. This forward-thinking attitude shows that she's not just enjoying the present, but also looking at the chances for growth and greater commitment. This is an invitation for you to explore the potential of this connection, which could lead to discussions about long-term goals, dreams, and aspirations. Invite for more. You can also use the term, "You make me feel," to initiate a conversation about your feelings. It's her way of letting you know she's ready to talk about feelings and take the relationship to the next level. For example, if she says, "You make me feel loved," you should think about how you feel about her.